Howdy folks, Floyd Allen here with GetItLocal.com. That's G-I-T-I-T local.com. Today we're over in Farmersville, just on the other side of Princeton, in between McKinney and Greenville. We're going to be stopping by the chamber and talking to Jim today. He's going to give us a little bit of history and some annual events that they do here in the historic downtown Farmersville.
So welcome to Farmersville. I'm Jim Foy. I'm president of the Chamber of Commerce. It's good to have you here. We're here at the Farmersville Visitor Center, and it's a combination Visitor Center and Chamber of Commerce offices. We're right next door to our City Hall. It's a historic building itself. This is Farmersville owns its own electric utility, and that's where we used to have our generators, diesel-fired generators that provided electricity for the entire city of Farmersville. That's now, of course, City Hall. This building was the police station for many years, and about 10 years ago we converted it into a visitor center. So this is really the beginning of our civic area. When we became a Main Street city back in 20 years ago, we decided we wanted to have this as kind of a civic center all the way up past the square. From City Hall, our visitor center, we're right next to a city park, beautiful city park. And in a minute we'll look at our onion shed and the Bain Honecker Historic House. So we're a very historic city, and we're very proud of it. Now let's take a walk and take a look at Farmersville. The Farmersville City Park is a great place to relax in the shade. This is a great little city park. We're very proud of it. You see in the background, that black engine back there is a diesel generator that we used to generate electricity for the city of Farmersville back years ago. We have a lot of playground equipment here, and a creek that runs through the park, and then off to the north you see the onion shed. We'll go up and take a look at the onion shed. Farmersville used to be was called the onion capital of North Texas. We raised thousands and thousands of bushels of onions every year and shipped them all over the United States. And the onion shed was a place where farmers would bring their onions in to be loaded on the trains. Let's go take a look. So a few years ago, we renovated this onion shed, and we use it now for numerous civic events. Once a month, on the first Saturday of the month, we have Farmers and Fleas, a combination of farmers market and flea market. And we have dozens and dozens of vendors who set up in the onion shed and sell their wares, both vegetables, fruits, all kinds of items for sale. That's once a month. And then we have our Old Time Saturday event here, which is our annual fall event held on the first Saturday of October. And then we have thousands of people coming into Farmersville, setting up, we set up rides in the field behind the onion shed, set up booths all along Main Street, closed down the square for a big parade. It's a really great event, and that's the first Saturday in October. We hope to see you here for that. Across the street is another onion shed. This one we've enclosed and we've turned it into the Farmersville Heritage Museum. We're planning a grand opening for it before long. Here we have a number of items celebrating the history of Farmersville. We're just starting to collect items now. We'll be having a grand opening, big celebration later this fall. Entering the Farmersville Square, although it's more of a T, you'll notice that it has these old brick streets. These have been here for over 100 years now. Original brick streets. And the buildings that you see here, many of those are original buildings that were built 100 years ago or more. The one immediately behind us here was the St. George Hotel at one point. The railroad came through, and the railroad station was just down the street, and that was a very popular hotel. It was a popular place to stop on your way to Dallas. Lawrence Theater. The old timers in town remember when this was one of 3 theaters in downtown Farmersville. As you can see, we have posters from Audie Murphy movies on this storefront. Audie Murphy, of course, is probably our most famous citizen. Audie, of course, won the Medal of Honor back in World War II. And our annual salute to veterans in Farmersville, that's held in late June every year, is called Audie Murphy Day, because we're celebrating his birthday and celebrating the contribution of all the veterans and active service personnel in this area. That's in late June of every year, and you're welcome to come up for that. This building is one of the oldest in Farmersville. It was built in 1888. It's buildings like this that one of the reasons that Farmersville has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places. The entire downtown area is part of the it's on the National Register. This building, the owners have done a great job of renovating this building. They did this about 20 years ago. They were one of the first in Farmersville to do an extensive renovation. That's where it became a Main Street city in the year 2000. This building was one of the original bank buildings in Farmersville. The safe that was in this building will be placed in the new Farmersville Heritage Museum when we have the formal opening of that in a few months. So here we are at First Baptist Church of Farmersville. This church was organized in 1865 under a brush arbor back in the side yard. And I believe in around 1900 they built the first church here, built this building. It's a beautiful old building. They just recently replaced the roof on it. Did a great job. We are inside the Chamber office and Visitor Center. Address here is 201 South Main. Encourage you to come by, stop in anytime, and get some information about what's going on in Farmersville. We have a number of events going on all throughout the year. Some of the major ones are our Audie Murphy Day, which I mentioned before. That's held in late June, and that's when we honor our area veterans and have a great parade through the downtown square. Then July 4th, of course, is we have the fireworks show at South Lake. That's sponsored by the Farmersville Volunteer Fire Department. And that's followed by another great parade on Old Time Saturday. That's the first Saturday in October. And that's when we have, that's our annual fall event, probably our biggest event of the year, and draws thousands of people into Farmersville. Hope you can make that. Then we have our Trick It Up bike ride on Halloween. And this event draws usually several hundred, 400 to 500 bicyclists from all over the North Texas area. We have routes set up from 10 to 60-mile rides. It's a great event. That same day, we have a event called Scare on the Square. We shut down the downtown square. The merchants set up booths, and kids dress up in their Halloween costumes. And it's a great event in the afternoon of the Saturday around Halloween. Another great time to come to Farmersville. And of course, our annual Christmas parade, sponsored by the Chamber, is another great event. That's on December 14th or so this year. That's usually an evening parade, and it's really a very nice parade. A lot of floats, vehicles, marching bands, so forth. It's kind of the quintessence of small town America. So we hope you can make those events. Be sure to let us know if you're coming to town. Call us at the Chamber office. The number here is, what's the number, Lisa?
972.
972.
782.
782.
6533.
6533. Farmersville Chamber of Commerce. So be sure to give us a call, and we'd welcome you to come to Farmersville anytime.